Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video, we have an exciting new tool to show you. Profitl is an Amazon tool that can help increase your sales, find products, look at your wholesale sheets for suppliers, and analyze deals on the fly on your mobile or online on Chrome. It does all of this inside of one system and it helps you not have to have multiple different applications, multiple different subscriptions for different services. This brings it all in-house and allows you to do it from one website. In this video, we're going to be looking over the benefits and the negatives. We're going to be looking over the really good things that they do and some of the things that could be improved on. One of Profitl's best features is a bit like something you're probably already using, either Seller Amp or Buybot Pro. They have a Chrome extension or a app that you can use on the fly, which will scan and analyze a product. This gives you all the standard data like chart data and estimated monthly sales. Will show you the sellers on the listing, but also gives you a few extra things. It enables you to scan eBay to have a look if it's profitable on eBay. It gives you all the live stock data. It will also show you the variation sales in the app without you having to go into Keeper and checking, which I thought was very, very handy and did save a bit of time. Just like the other apps, it's going to give you a notes section. It's going to give you all the relevant data of the sellers and the prices. And it's going to give you all the key information that you're going to use to decipher whether you're going to purchase that product or not. We're going to be having a look at a live example using the Chrome extension in a moment. We're going to go into Amazon. We're going to have a look through and check to see what they can do. It's probably important to point out that this app is available on Chrome, iOS, and Android. And if we take a look at the website here, we can see it has interactive graphs, deal rankings. So it gives you a score out of 100, a bit like Buybot Pro. And we also have the deal finder as well. What the wholesale scanner is going to do is going to allow you to take your CSVs or your XLS files from your wholesales, and it's going to allow you to put it into a scanner, which is going to decipher and cross-reference everything with Amazon. It's going to give you the ones of the best sales and the most profitable. It's going to take the cost price, it's going to do all the maths for you, and it's going to chuck out some profitable deals. Like I said, we're going to be checking a live example of this in just a moment. Just a few other things they have here. They have the Discord community, so you can interact with other people using the same tool, which is a nice little feature. And they also give you a welcome call when you first sign up. They have a free-to-use FBA course, which can be really good and which will help you save paying for extortionate courses online or on Facebook groups that you really don't need, because there's a lot of free information out there, including my course on the YouTube channel. Little plug there. And they'll also give you some deals of the day, which are basically deals that they've sourced for you that you can just go out and buy from general retail stores that you don't even need to look into much because they've already done the analysis for you. So enough talking about all of that. Let's actually dive into the app and have a look here so we can kind of go into the program itself and have a look at all the features and kind of things that they've got. So when you first log in, you're going to be greeted by a dashboard here, which is going to give you a load of things to complete. Now, obviously, if you want to go through and complete all of these, it's probably recommended. You're going to get used to the tool, and if you're a novice, I would recommend taking as much information as you can. So this is what you're going to be greeted with on the dashboard. Now, you can see on the left-hand side here, we've got a load of different things to look at. So let's look at some of the important ones. So the scan feature, now this is mainly for your iOS app, right? So this is what you're going to do using to scan barcodes. We're not going to use this on the desktop. It wouldn't work the same. I can use the camera, but it's kind of pointless. So this track feature, again, this is basically what you're going to be using the Chrome extension for, which we're going to be showing you in a minute, or your iOS app. So once you've used the scan feature, it's going to go into here, and this is where you're going to analyze all of the data, and you're going to enter your cost of goods and all that good stuff, and it's going to show you whether this is a good product or not. You're going to get all of the graph data and all that good stuff in here as well. There is a scan history here as well. So once you've scanned stuff, you can look back in time and you can have a look to see what you have scanned. This helps if you add notes and stuff. You can search for particular products. Really handy feature to have. You can go back and look at your old scans. So what the deal finder is going to do is it's going to scrape your retail stores like Tesco's and stuff to your parameters, and then it's going to chuck out profitable deals. So if I give you a little example like this, what we're going to do is we're going to set filters. So we're going to say that we want to select, let me select a easy one right here. We're going to go for Tesco's or something like that. One where we know we're going to get a few deals. Superdrug will do. And we're going to say the price is going to be from, I don't know, £4 to £50. We're going to say sales from 5 to maximum, and BSR we're going to leave that, and we're going to save. We're going to call this Superdrug. Fantastic. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little search. So we've set the filter. So now we're going to set the, we're going to go to Superdrug. Superdrug, where is it? Clearly I'm blind. There we go. And it's going to instantly throw us the deals under the filter that we have. So we're going to go ahead and set the Superdrug filter, and it's going to go ahead and give us the deals. Now these are potential profitable products that's already worked out for us. And once it spat these out, all you need to do is click on the scan button, and then you can enter the cost of goods, you can do your own analysis, and you can work out if you want to choose this product, if you want to buy this product. Obviously, once you've made your decision, you can put all of these into a Google Sheet, head down to the shop and buy whatever you want. But you can see it's spitting out absolutely loads of deals here. This is just a really quick search, and what you can do is really set up your filters to best suit you. Once you do it a couple of times, you're gonna figure out what's best for your local stores, and it's going to work flawlessly for you. So I'm not going to show you too much through the wholesale scanner, but they do have videos themselves showing you how to do this on the YouTube channel. So be sure to check those out if you do need help with this. Now, I don't want to show you this because obviously I haven't got any wholesale lists that we aren't currently using. So I don't really want to give away my store or my suppliers. It would just be a bit silly for me to do that. What this is going to do is you're going to upload your CSV, and you're going to select your columns. You're going to select your barcode or your EAN, you're going to select your costs, and you're going to select title or product like that. And what's that going to do is going to take all your items using the EANs with the Amazon data, and then that's going to tell you whether the product is profitable or not. This is a really fast way to check wholesale stores without manually product researching every single item. It's a really cool feature. A lot of different apps make you pay a lot of money for stuff like this. It's really cool that they've incorporated this into Profitl, and I'm really happy with this feature so far. As I mentioned previously, they have absolutely tons of help videos on their website, so be sure to check those out if you do need any help at all. They are really amazing. They have loads and loads of course videos, literally everything you could need. It's on here, so be sure to check it out. Their content's really good, it's really simple, it's really clear, so be sure to check it out. If you do need more help than that, then they do have FAQs, and they also do have the communities you can go and you can ask other sellers. But be sure to check this out. What we're going to do now is we're going to jump into Amazon, and we're going to check out their scanner, and I'm going to show you all of the features of that, show you how good it is compared to others, and I'll let you make your own decisions. So if we jump into Amazon here, we can see that I've got Profitl loaded up on the Chrome extension. Now, first thing off the bat, this little VAT button here, extremely helpful. Okay, the VAT button that we have on the right hand side is really amazing and really useful, because other tools you have to go into the settings to deselect or select VAT, and if you're working with two companies, or you're trying to help friends, or you're trying to train people, having that is really handy. So it may not be catered for everyone, but for me, I really enjoyed that. So what you got to do with this is, obviously it's going to bring up the correct product straight away. You're going to enter your cost of goods. So we're gonna say we're sourcing this for 10. It's going to show you what it needs to be profitable. So instantly we know 11. If you're sourcing it under 1162, it's going to be profitable. So let's say 10, and then we're going to press the calculate button. It's going to do all the maths for us. So here we go. It's going to give us an estimated sales a month, 15,000 to 19,000, nearly 20,000. Obviously this is a variation listing. It could be over all variations. So we're saying we're sourcing this for £10, and the sale price is 24. Okay, we're going to estimate a profit per unit is £3.29. This is VAT inclusive. Is it small and light? It's not. We know the parameters of small and light, and if you forget them, it gives it you here. So if you press the little question mark, it will show you the parameters. We can see that this is not small and light because it's not under £10. What else is it going to give us? Estimated FBA fees, that's fairly standard. Referral fees, standard. This is all correct. I've checked this with other platforms, and I've checked it once I've sold things. All of this data is correct and very accurate, pulled straight from Amazon. The VAT is all correct. Break-even point, it shows us. That's a really handy feature, that break-even point. So it shows us how low we can sell it for to break even, obviously. So this can go all the way down to 21.70 from 24.99. So it gives us a real good understanding of if it's been at that price previously, are we still going to make money? Are we going to lose money? Obviously, if you scroll down here, it's going to show your return on investment, 39%. It's pretty good. And it's going to give you a rating out of 100. So this one's 60 out of 100, which is, it's good, fairly average. This is quite a good thing to have. It gives you a really quick, fast, should I buy this, should I not? But you should always always go with your instincts and check the data yourself. You do not want to rely on this. It's good to have it, but don't rely on it. So this is going to give you the seller's data. We can see that Amazon aren't on the listing. There's 1 FBA seller and there's 7 FBM. Now, if we get stock data, it's going to give us that. So we can see here that there is plenty of sellers on this. We can filter between FBA and FBM. So we can see that Amazon actually are on this listing. It says it there. And their price is $27.59. We can see they haven't actually got the buy box. And if we filter it to FBM, we can see that this FBM seller has indeed got the buy box at $24.99. Now we know Amazon's not selling this at $27.59, so you can say that $24.99 is a safe bet. Usually you can go a little bit higher if you're selling at FBA, so we could probably go to 26 to be honest with you, and we'd still get the buy box. So that's that. We know the price point's pretty good. The next thing we need to look at is obviously the price graph. So this price graph works pretty much like every price graph. So depending on what you really want to filter it by, we can have a look. So we're going to go from 60 days. We're going to deselect all of this stuff. We're going to deselect FBM. We're going to deselect Amazon. It's good to know when Amazon are on the listing, but once you've had a look, you don't really need to see it. So we're going to look at FBA and buy box. So we can actually see that there isn't a whole lot of FBA sellers. There is a lot of FBM here, but we can see that the buy box is jumping up and down quite dramatically. It can go all the way down to 24, and at the moment it's at $24.99. So again, this data is really accurate. It's really handy that you can kind of click off this and just make it simplistic. We can see here that the sales rank is really low at that kind of price there, and then it kind of increases. So it can definitely go all the way back to £24. So we want to make sure that this is still profitable at 24, expecting it can go all the way back down, and it is. So if we were sourcing this for £10 and it went as low as 24, again, this is a profitable product and it is really good. So the chart data, again, this could be a little bit more clear on the mobile. When you're using the mobile, it's a little bit cluttery. There isn't enough space to kind of click things. On the desktop version, it works really well. Although I have spoken to the staff and they are saying they're going to try and improve the mobile application to make it a little bit more seamless, but the desktop version works really, really well. After we look at the price graph, there's just a few more things here. So it's going to give us some warnings. So there's no IP risk, there's no hazmats, no oversize. Obviously there is 15 variations, and this is what I was saying about the variation data. So if you click this handy little button here, it's going to give you an estimated sales, and this is based on keeper data because I checked it. It's based on the keeper reviews data. Okay. So it's basically just taking that data, it's going to work it out for us, and it's going to spit out the answer. So here we go. We can see we have the blue one, so it gets 4.5% of sales. And like I said, this is based off of the reviews. So it gets 4.5% of the total reviews of the listing, which works out to be 4.5% of the sales as a rough guess. So 707 sales to 900 sales. We can see that the best one here is in fact the cream. But this is really handy, not having to go into Keeper, and it showing you this data inside the app is unbelievably handy compared to the other apps. All the other apps you have to go into Keeper, and I wish they incorporated it. This is a great feature. Good job by the team for this one. So if we look at the pricing here, this is one more indicator that you can use if you don't want to have a look at the chart data and go really quick. So you can just set it to 90 days and it will show you the Amazon price, FBA prices, but it's going to give you the average data as well. So we can see that the current price is $24.99, but the average price over FBA is $24.74. Average price for FBM $25.16. So we can see it's actually fairly stable when it goes in line with the chart data that we've already looked at. So like I said, if you don't really want to be having a look at the chart data, you can base it off this, but you need to be careful for outliers. You know, highs and lows in prices can really affect this. So it's always good to have a look and get a second opinion using that chart data. It's going to give you a few more things here like sales rank and stuff, but you're probably not going to use this. And like I said earlier in the video, it gives you this really handy eBay stuff here. So you can see what it's selling for new on eBay, and you can see what it's selling for used. Again, you can check these listings to make sure that it's actually correct. But if you are selling on eBay, this is a nice little feature to have. And obviously you can add a little note here, so you know if you've seen it, you can come back to it. You can put great, good, average, poor, whatever. And then you can save the deal, which goes into the saved section of your Profitl app, which is really, really handy. If you want to add a load of these, then go to the shops and you can look at the save section. You can go down, you can buy all the stock that you've done the research for at home. So overall, I think Profitl is a really good app. They've got a lot of features that you would have to pay for separately. The wholesale sheet thing is worth it, in my opinion, by itself. It is just really convenient if you are running wholesale. Not to mention that they've got the daily deals, which I wouldn't personally use, so I don't do retail arbitrage, but I could see some people finding those really handy. Then they have the Chrome extension / app, which works really well if you're on the go or you're doing product research on the computer. Not to mention they have all the communities, the help videos, and all that good stuff as well. All that stuff added together really makes this program stand out from the rest, because you're getting all of these features inside of one app and you're paying the cost for one app. If we go ahead and look at the prices here, we can see that it starts fairly cheap, right? So you get the light version, which means you get the app, you get the course, you get the Discord group, you get the call, you get the dealer day and account manager. $10.42 a month, which is nothing, absolutely nothing compared to what you're already paying for the other applications. So if you go to the obviously main one, this is probably how much you're paying for SellerAmp or BuyBot Pro just by itself, which doesn't include obviously the deal finders, the course videos, the wholesale scan sheets. If I was you, I would sign up to the free trial and I'd give it a go, have a little look, play around with it, see if you like it. It's definitely recommended by me. I do think it's a good program. I think it's got some really good features, even if not all of the, obviously all the features I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use the deal finder feature because I'm not retail arbitrage, and I'm not going to use kind of the retail arbitrage scan feature again because I'm doing wholesale. The wholesale feature is really good, the Chrome extension is really good, and the app's really good. They're the ones I'm going to be using the most, and I'm really happy with them. So go ahead and check this out, definitely. Profitl have been really nice and have given us some discount codes for our community if you are looking to sign up. So here are the codes. They're going to be in the description as well, and the relevant links are going to be down there. So if you want to get 20% off your monthly plan forever, use code Ecom Kings 20. And if you want to get 5% off the yearly plan, then use Ecom Kings 365, and that'll give you 5% off the yearly plan. It's completely up to you what you want to do. I would sign up, use the free trial, have a play around, see if it's for you. I'd really want your comments on the tool in the description, in the chats below, so be sure to let me know how you get on with this tool, what you think of it, and anything they can do to improve. They're always looking for feedback. But if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.